Catherine Bell. It is a pleasure to meet you. Now, before we get started, may I ask, do you go by any other names?
Kathy is what my friends call me.
And am I a friend?
You are a doctor wanting answers. I am nothing more than another patient to you, let alone a person.
Well, to build the trust needed, Dr. Finley Graham, psychologist. I like to label myself less of a healer and more of a person that wants to know your side of the story.
You just want to fill your binders with tasteless theories. Is my apparent cohesion frightening to society?
May I begin? You were in an accident about 2 months ago. Can you tell me more about that?
I remember it being quick, fast, surpassing the speed in the blink of my eye.
You were in the ICU for 83 hours. Unresponsive, terrified. You couldn't tell a single person who you were.
Kathy, what would you like to do today? I think I will take a walk. That sounds wonderful. Would you like to join me?
And as my leaf rots away, I feel a new life change my day. The ground in this orchard will always soften, it just takes a little warmth. You know, I like to think myself a professor. Maybe I'm just a crazy fool. Wanders among old, sleeping trees.
Are you even a healer?
I think I understand what you're thinking. Healing doesn't take a day.
We sat in silence all morning. You made no effort to even try to start. There were no examinations, no tests, no points, no plot. Why won't you just fix me?
I can't help you until you start the conversation, Kathy.
I don't think I knew who I was.
You were healed. You're healing. Physically, your wounds are sealing fast. Internally, your muscles, bones, and tissues are sealing fast too. And your mental state, not to over-exaggerate, is close to perfect. You were healed. How?
Which answer am I supposed to give, doctor?
The truth.
After the crash, I was in the hospital for about 6 weeks. When the hospital staff saw I wasn't making any progress, they sent me to an estate owned by a professor who could heal me.
I can only help you fix you, Kathy.
I can't fix myself.
You could start by having more faith in what makes you whole.
I can't. I'm too broken.
Your mind isn't what makes you, Kathy. The heart beats for you every second of the day, never letting you down. Your mind shows you the problem, but rarely its solution. Knowing your mind makes you wise. But Kathy, knowing your heart makes you whole. That is your first lesson.
I didn't believe that he could.
How long did you stay there?
I got back a week ago, and I stayed there for about 2 weeks.
Kathy, what happened to you is truly miraculous. It really is.
The professor healed me, Dr. Graham.
I never said I doubted you. I came to see if you were healing. Tell me more about the day you thought you were finally healed.
Kathy, you can sit down if you'd like.
I don't like to sit down, sir.
What would you like to do then?
I'd like to go for a walk. I walked into his office after living there for about a week. After the first day, he said we should go for a walk, and I started to see him more and more.
Well, how many lessons did he give you?
He only gave me one. Professor, how do I make my heart whole if it wasn't whole to begin with?
How does a sapling grow into a tree when it's never been planted before?
I suppose it grows in the ground, and it does what it's made to do.
Genetically, yes. The sapling can grow into a tree. It's not about how it knows how to grow, but rather how the ground can help it grow. The sapling will grow into a tree no matter what, but if it is to live a long, fruitful life, it needs to be given a good foundation. Kathy, you won't become whole here, but I can give you the foundation you need to live a long and fulfilling life.
That one lesson was all I needed. It changed my life and for the better, and What is this? I feel too broken.
To make cement, it takes broken rocks. To grow a plant, it takes pieces of the plant. No one is ever too broken.
Is this?
That's your hospital report. The nurses, doctors, procedures, everything down to the last minute you were in there. I've been researching your story, Catherine.
This can't be mine.
The story that you told the doctors, the story that you hold dear to you, never happened.
Am I just a raving liar to you? I saw it happen. I was there.
Well, see, in the trauma, your mind created a believable story that you told was the truth.
I lived it. I was healed by him. I still feel too broken.
Kathy, you started the conversation. The worst judgment that can be placed upon ourselves is from us. You need to know with your heart and think with your mind.
See, exactly, that one thought did something that nobody else saw coming. It healed you. You are healed.
He is my friend, and you're just like the rest of those snakes, here to tell me that I'm living a lie and that it never happened.
All right, Catherine.
No.
Catherine.
Report to them.
Catherine! Sit down. Sit down!
You need to open your eyes to accepting yourself. You need to see your worth through your eyes.
Catherine, you never left that hospital room, and I know it hurts to think that it never happened, but it's the truth. Whether you decide to accept it or not is up to you.
I know it happened.
Kathy, I came to see if you were healed. It was never if the professor was real or not.
One day, you'll be the strongest tree in this orchard. Or blossoms coming in the spring. You just need to believe in yourself.
I feel different.
I came here to tell you the things that the doctors never would. You are healed. Isn't it beautiful?
Please go.
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Graham, why did you tell her the truth?
Is it right for someone to live a lie?
Even if that lie makes reality perfect?
Well, reality wasn't made to be perfect, sir. It was meant to be lived.
You're a wise doctor.
Well, I'm no doctor. I'm just someone who wanted to know.
Know what?
If a person who is lost truly is found.
She seems more lost than she was before.
Well, her roots hold her strong. If a bush is to produce good fruit, it must be pruned, and someone had to love her enough to cut her down.
You're a good man, Finlay.